Hey, it's Aaron the Metal Theologian, and this is kind of a bullshit video in a way, really. I feel like I'm kind of cheating because I don't have any music going. Admittedly, I'm sick of the copyright bullshit, so I'm trying to like do less of that anyway, but I'm fucking watching some Vine Sauce shit, that's how I'm rolling. And I've been so, like, with Halloween, man, there's so much fucking candy in the house, I'm so, like, loaded up with sugar that I'm just gonna do my regular thing. Some people are always bummed when I don't do a real soda, but man, I just can't handle it, man. It's too much sugar today. But this is still a very important video. Because I got a pack from the one and only Spinnin Greek, Mr. Stavros, who has a very common last name in such a way that's very funny, but I'm not going to give it up on the fucking thing. Anyway, it's from Stavros, man, from the fucking Spinnin Greek, the one and only. And one of the best channels. I'm going to put a link to his thing, and y'all should go subscribe because I'm hoping we can, like, persuade him to start making videos, because it's been a while, you know. But his is, like, his channel is, like, the epitome of, like, one where he can show, like, one record after another that I have no idea what the fuck he's showing, but it's just interesting and engaging the way he talks about the shit. And I feel like I learned something. Even if I don't go listen to records, I feel like I learned something just by, like, listening to him talk for 15 minutes or whatever. So, fantastic channel, and a really cool guy, too, man. I really like him. So, I have no idea what's in here. All I know is that when I made my first video talking about how I was, like, going on the hippie shit thing, and as a reminder, I'm owning that term hippie shit. I'm not going to call it, like, flower power. Well, that just sounds even worse, man. I mean, I don't know what to call it that sounds better than hippie shit, honestly. But hippie shit sounds derogatory, but I'm owning it because I've been listening to hippie shit. It was hippie shit when I didn't like it. Now that I like it, it's still hippie shit. So, just being honest, man. I'm gonna fucking take my lumps like a man and just accept the fact that I like this hippie shit now. Fucking shit like the Dead. You know, I bought the first 5 Dead albums like a month and a half ago. I have put away the first one. The other ones have not yet made it over there because I've been playing them so much that, like, there's just no point in putting them away because I just pull them out the next fucking day. Yeah, so anyway, that's sort of the backdrop for this. So that, I suppose, would constitute a clue as to what might be in here. But that said, I actually have absolutely no idea. So, hey, before we move on, okay, so it's open, alright? Before we do that, I'm going to share my song title of the day. Song title of the week, let's say. It was actually my song title of the day yesterday, but I didn't make a video yesterday. So, and this is by Graveside, Sinful Accession. I needed a little bit of metal just to, like, balance out the fucking love and happiness, right? So, and I had some Russian ones I hadn't listened to yet. So this one is, where are these guys from? Moscow. Okay, so Graveside, and there's a song on here called Pray, Pray to Your Asshole Mortals. And I don't know what that means, but it fucking makes me laugh. So, anyway. And actually, speaking of shit that makes you laugh, check out this cover. Alright, I'll come back and talk about these another time, though, because we're not talking about metal today. We're talking about whatever's in this pack, and I don't know what it is. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, you know something? I usually don't read these notes, okay, because it feels personal and I don't want to share it. But this is like, it says, Yo, Aaron, hope these 2 favorite live Dead shows of mine strike your new hippie headspace exploration. So he honed right in on it, man. So then he talks about what they are, but I'm going to fucking bust them out. Incidentally, right on the top. Okay, so this is just a fucking cardboard, it looks like. But I'll tell you, I've thought about getting this. Because I had this once upon a time. Like, you know, years ago, I've had fucking so many records. When I was working in the record store, I would just buy shit to check it out, you know. And I heard that, like, the early Bee Gees wasn't like the disco shit. And that's definitely true. My favorite one is probably the second one, Idea, if I were going to pick one. But it was all too kind of hippie-ish for me. I mean, this is still kind of like, sort of bubblegum pop. But I'll bet now I'd like it, you know. So, anyway. God damn, man. Dead set. And here's actually what he says. Dead Set was one of the first records that got me into the Dead. And Cornell is just legendary, so that is this one. He was talking about this one, actually, too. So, I'm pretty sure I've never heard either of these. I've heard a fair bit of Dead. The odds are decent. The odds are very good that I've heard some of this at some point. And the odds, frankly, are decent that I heard some of this at some point, because the friend of mine, my record collecting friend from San Francisco, who kind of just through repetition got me to appreciate the Dead, a big part of that whole experience was driving around. When he came out to visit here, like literally just driving all around South Carolina, going to different record stores, spending hours in the car. I was listening to this fucking satellite station. I was playing Dead shows. So I might well have heard, you know, most, if not all of this record, but I wouldn't know it, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't sitting down and digesting it. I was just sort of like learning to sort of dig the groove and the vibes. So anyway, I mean, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want to hear right now. So, and the thing is, the Dead's kind of cool enough that they might not even fuck me if I put them on the record player right now. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to pull this out as well. And on top of all the other nice things I have to say about Stavros, I have to say that this is probably the best combination of cardboard stiffeners I have ever gotten in a record. Between the Bee Gees first and Lena Lovitch, the shit's legit, man. And this is just the fucking cardboard, man. That's why you should subscribe to his goddamn channel, because it's so good that, like, fucking classic Bee Gees and classic Lena Lovitch, that's just fucking cardboard. It's just cardboard. Alright, I've got some listening to do. Oh, goddamn. You know something, let's enjoy the gatefolds for a second. This is a short video anyway. Alright, this one doesn't have a gatefold, but yeah, Dead and Cornell. He was talking about this one specifically in 1977. And you know what's interesting is in the note he says this is just legendary. And it's only half the show, but we make do with what we've got. It's fucking double, though. So I don't know how long the show was. I guess it's volume 1. But hey, I'm not going to talk shit. You gotta give him credit on it. You know what's awesome about this cover? Actually, I just noticed this. Here's what's super fantastic about this cover. This may be I have lots and lots of records with skulls on them. I mean, I have 1,000 metal records over there, and a significant percentage of those have skulls on them, and that's just one section, right? But this may be the only one I have where you see a skeleton mandible from behind. You see that? You can see like those teeth in there from the other side. I think that just might be unique. I don't actually think it's quite that visible on a real skull. I'm actually not really sure if that's like quite all there anatomically, but you know something, I'll take it. I mean, you know, counting the cervical vertebrae and that, it looks like they, you know, put some effort into this, and like the, you know, the sutures on the skull are sort of in the right places, I think. So fuck, let's take a look at this cover too. This brings a tear to my eye. Fucking the San Francisco there. My home, where I haven't lived in a long time. It's not what it used to be anyway. But yeah, you know, it's funny, I almost don't want to read the song titles on here, because I recognize some of them. Some of them I recognize as Dead songs. Some of them I recognize as standards, like Little Red Rooster, right? I mean, the fucking Stones did that, right? Willie Dixon, classic shit. But I almost feel like the right way to do this is just to take it in, you know, and accept it sort of as it comes in the process of listening to it. So, all right, last comment about looks. And then one of these days I'll talk about the sound, right? But I have never known Jerry Garcia to play a guitar that's that metal looking. Now, that's not super metal looking guitar, right? But look at that. There's some fucking points on that thing, you know. There are a couple edges, you know. It's not all just like smooth. It's not like a fucking, you know, it's not exactly a BC Rich Warlock, but, you know, still, we're kind of heading in the right direction. It's not smooth like this one. That's kind of what I'm getting at, you know. This one looks like, you know, maybe he at least listened to a Blue Cheer record once, so. Okay, anyway, Stavros, thank you so much. It's fucking so awesome. Really, really appreciate it. The note stays with the records, because they always do. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Everyone subscribe to him. Fucking, it's an honor. It really is. I'm no joke. Thanks for watching, and I'll have some sodas next time, man, but I'm just fucking too sugared out. I'm probably going to be up all night, so I'm fucking flying high on sugar. It's insane. I mean, it's insane in a good way, but it's kind of nuts, so. Until next time, thanks for watching.